Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Thunder and the Cobras. Saul Worthing tries to keep pace in the National League batting race. First pitch is next. Jeff Kessler, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So stepping in, Brian Cannon. He will lead this one off today.
For Tennessee, the second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one down now. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, daytime road game for them. What you got?
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They can do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
2-1 now. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Scott Franchise.
So digging in now, Scott Franchise with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Minton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Judd will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Digging in, Sean McKee. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dan, Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And it's fouled away. And that misses 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting second.
Standing in, Greg English. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Manny Minton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
English stands at first with 1 out. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Esparza. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Atkins is right there, 1 down.
That is the center fielder, number 54.
Now at the plate, Blake Hamby. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Pitch on the way. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That is fifth. The left fielder, Andrew Arellano.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Arellano. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. From the stretch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. No score here as we play inning number 2. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box now, Tiny Ryan, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Still only one out in the inning. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping into the box, Mike Hayes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Hayes, 33 years old. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettitte, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Tennessee is out in front 2-0. Digging in, Paul Taylor. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2. fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Kevin Nagy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The average down at an even 220. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
In now, Jonathan Atkins. A ball and no strikes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Judd. 9-1-2 due up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Nope,
Ball 1.
The count's 1-1.
1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2 and 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Brian Cannon, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. fouled off. No one out with a runner at second. Again, another foul ball. A 0-2 once more. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number one.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Worthing.
Now to the plate, Saul Worthing, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Stepping in now, Scott Franchise. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. If you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out. It just wasn't meant to be.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Into the box, Corey Esparza, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tennessee leads this one 3-0. At the plate, Michael Wright. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
swinging. Not shortstop.
To the plate now, Mark Lacey, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 8 home runs and 33 driven in. Here it comes, 1-0. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Jeff Kessler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's popped up. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Ro. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Sean McKee. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Popped up. Ryan is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now back, second baseman, Greg English.
Striding in once again, Greg English. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
Just hung in there on that one. 2 out with the man at first. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Ro. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box now, Manny Minton. swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 3 innings complete. Tennessee leads it 3-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Blake Hamby. First offering on its way. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
In now, Andrew Arellano. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Tiny Ryan is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here it comes.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The catcher, number 2, Mike Hayes.
Standing in, Mike Hayes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to.
At the plate now, Judd, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch home. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Ready once again, Brian Cannon, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Tennessee is on top here, 5-1. Into the box now, Paul Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center, and that is 27 for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Kevin Nagy, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Set and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Now the pitch.
Put that off the plate. Ball two.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Jonathan Atkins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in now, Michael Wright. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In his career, Wright is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Left side. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Saul Worthing. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1 delivery. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Scott Franchise as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And now pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Tim McKee enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Corey Esparza will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Both teams with 6 hits so far. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
To the plate now, Blake Hamby, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Two and 0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's out.
Down a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Arellano, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in now, Mark Lacey. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Mark Lacey.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey!
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Pitch popped up. Cannon is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 62, Tim Mickey.
Richard Wise will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
Now
here.
coming into pinch hit, Richard Wise.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's a 5-3 game now. So now to the plate, Sean McKee, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. There's a base hit on the line.
Well, D-Roll, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count, 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Greg English. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close when he got in there safely.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
The 2-1. The count now at 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hamby is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, the right fielder, Manny Minton.
Stepping in, Manny Minton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 5 innings complete. Tennessee is out in front here, 5-3. Michael Jordan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Michael Jordan.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Tiny Ryan.
Tiny Ryan.
First delivery to him on the way. Runs up and gets this one down, and he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate now, Mike Hayes hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Hayes hits a little over the 270 mark. The 0-1 on its way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Michael Lopez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Lopez.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
To short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Tennessee leads this one 5-3. John Lawton will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Taylor.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Kevin Nagy, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Jonathan Atkins waits on deck. .3-0 pitch on its way. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Atkins. First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Runners on first with 1 down. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Catcher number 4.
Ready now, Michael Wright. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. Tennessee is on top 5-3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ryan Cannon. He's set, and the pitch. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
2 strikes.
Good sinker there, gets him swinging for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Saul Worthing pops this one up. Taylor in foul ground, and no one will track it down. One out, nobody on. well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Nagy will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 16, Scott Franchise.
Into the box now, Scott Franchise. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one.
The 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Atkins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
For the traditional devastating spread.
Leading off the inning, Mark Lacey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he lays off for ball one. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. And it's fouled away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, we're down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on, forget that tied run to the plate.
Hard ground ball to third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, Dero, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Popped up. Esparza moving to his left. 1 out.
Now back, first baseman, Mickey.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Greenberg.
Sean McKee will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
The 2-1 home. Popped up. Ryan over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Second baseman, Greg English.
In now, Greg English. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swinging a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on it. Set and the 1-1 pitch on the ground to the right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, talking about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. But they'll get the out at first anyway. And that, rather bizarrely, will end the inning. Tim Lee has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Lee.
Stepping in, Corey Esparza. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Corey Esparza.
From the stretch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2 fouled off. Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. So striding in, Blake Hamby, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch on its way.
Count is 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Andrew Arellano. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. It's on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Paul Taylor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Paul Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kevin Mason. Nagy.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Kevin Nagy. Will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Franchise is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The center fielder, number 32, Jonathan Atkins.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Atkins. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way.
Counts 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ground ball right side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Ed Robinson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Tiny Ryan. First pitch of the at-bat, grounded down the 3rd baseline. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 2, Mike Hayes.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Hayes. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the 1-0. It's a called strike on the changeup. The 1-1 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
the bat, the pitcher, Quinton Wall.
Hal Hale will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting, Hal Hale.
Strike one to start the at-bat. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 23 homers and 62 driven in. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope. Ball one. 1-1.
And he fouls this one off. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Guy Eaton is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Michael Wright will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding into the box, Mark Lacey. First pitch on its way. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Jason McIntosh will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He'll check in here at 256. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Thunder have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Tennessee took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Judd earns his 8th victory of the season. Guy Eaton wraps it up for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.